would never end. The second was a series where Tyloo were looking so damn weak, dropping a map to ViCi. Like, this doesn't make sense. But this should make sense. ViCi are a team that I have faith in. They're a team that should, in theory, beat this team absolutely no problem. So yeah, I've got to favor ViCi, especially with this video. You got Train as a pick. Thank you very much, ZIGMA. Let's get into this.
Yeah, I saw the train. I saw the pick coming in of Train, and I'm like, for a second, I'm like, yeah, okay, you know, Tyloo picking it. Oh my god, they're pushing in, and Nifty's gonna get a kill. Hey, this gets a trade and gets the hell out of there. Able to just zoop up that ladder. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying
alcohol, like Freudian slip there.
My lagger. I don't know, Dinka. I'm
yeah, we need them both.
my brain has been tested so far today, but yeah, I'm surprised ViCi didn't go for the nuke pick initially. I know it's there as a decider, but I'm a little surprised they didn't pounce on that opportunity, because I feel like they're almost unbeatable on the map of nuke. But here we go.
You think maybe there's a thought process behind this? Okay, this is like a practice game for ViCi, because okay, fair enough. Even if they go to any map, I still favor ViCi right now. Their map pool is just much deeper than Sigma's, but the fact that they've given them Train is just ridiculous. And while Jamyoung is going to be peeking out towards upper, a couple of players diving down into the bottom side. It's Alman with the opening headshot. Rolex goes down. A man advantage in play for the CT side into the retake. They have no kit available. It's just 4 sets of Kevlar into this one, but it doesn't really matter if ZoKing is getting kills. Reality goes down through the smoke, but look at Nifty. This player was playing out of his mind against Beyond, and he's looking to try and do it again, but it's a 1 versus 3, and he's in behind them. They have no idea where he is. This is so genius from Nifty. He's going to find a headshot, a chance, but he whiffs every single bullet. It'll be Alman that turns around and takes his head right off his shoulders, and it's ViCi with the pistol win.
He had all the information, Dinko. The bomb wasn't really planted for him. That was a chancer for probably the clutch of the day. Unfortunately, it doesn't go his way. ViCi off to a strong start there. Got a little scary, but they did have enough time. And even if he got the kill on the diffuser, I feel like it would have been very, very hard for him to still clutch it out, because there was a player above. He would have to take 2 fights simultaneously. So there we have it. ViCi taking the pistol round pretty convincingly, just basically winning their aim deals. And second map, just remind you, was that Inferno? Was a pick? I forget, from ViCi. I mean, they can pretty much pick any map they want, and they're going to be the favorites on it. But yeah, I just want to probably head back to the map veto. And like you said, maybe it is ViCi just trying to use this game as a kind of like practice game, trying to feel out how they play on certain other maps. Obviously, when you scrim and when you play it in an official, it's a very different thing altogether, right? Like in an official, your opponents are really trying, they're giving their all. However, in a scrim, there can be times where teams aren't really showing anything, just going to keep poking and prodding. And ow, that's a nice shot.
ViCi know that the map they're going to have to be better on is Inferno, because that's the only map Tyloo are playing properly right now, right? Everything else kind of sucks for them. Tyloo versus ViCi on nuke, got to favor ViCi, even though Tyloo have been playing a little bit. I still think they're going to start banning that against ViCi. So when you take a look at their map pool, ViCi can definitely beat Tyloo on Mirage now with how terrible Tyloo are on the map. So it now comes down to Inferno, I feel. That's going to be the difference maker.
Can ViCi beat Tyloo?
They will be able to. They will be able to. I have faith.
All right. Well,
next time up, blah.
Okay, as it's playing out right now, it's looking like ViCi are looking indomitable. It's looking like they are well poised to place top 2. And if assuming Tyloo and ViCi are going to be the top 2 teams by the end of the group stage, which is looking very likely, it's going to be mainly ViCi, in all probability, facing Tyloo in the grand finals, right? And so far, they've lost, if my math serves me right, 11 series in a row to Tyloo. That's 11 best of 3s and best of 5s.
Well, Tyloo lost to ViCi, so a map to ViCi.
They lost a map.
That's the same thing. That's a loss. That's a loss. You're losing that. You don't even get double figures against ViCi on a map. Come on. Come on. There's hope. There's hope, ViCi. Let's just hope that they can do it. What? Okay, Advent, he just kind of gets caught out by Reality, who goes on a big swing, and he catches out ZoKing as well. A nice shot from Kaze off towards Ivy. It's a 2-man advantage in play right now for ZIGMA, and they're going to continue to run down this site. Jamyoung, best performing player in Asia right now.
In a tournament as well.
Absolute
God. Smart. That's smart. That's smart. I love this call from ZIGMA. This is a very smart call. They spotted Kaze towards Ivy. They know where Jamyoung is. They know the inner bomb site's empty. Immediately head straight towards there. And right now they should just go for the save. There's no point giving away these weapons. It was kind of the bonus round for ViCi, but ZIGMA, first round on board, and as long as they play the cards right, they shouldn't be losing any more players here.
Yeah, they should just keep as many players alive, get that economy building over on this T side. ViCi are pretty comfortable in Jamyoung and Kaze, so if they save over, that's a lot of money still in reserve. They can drop over for a Zilking, an Advent, and their money can still look good. Because we didn't really have too much time to... Ooh, Jamyoung. Ah, there we go, finally he turns. Thought for a second he was not going to find it, but he's able to pick it up. 2-1 on the board.
Yeah, AWP not purchasable. Oh, it can be. It can be. Jamyoung could have bought an op for Kaze. He could.
He's on the scout. He's confident.
That's Kaze. It's a Malaysian wonder kid.
He's got it. Yeah, we like I was about to say before that little situation up in the office area. But what I was gonna say is that Jamyoung is a player that is unfazed by the Asian playstyle. He doesn't really have any bad habits. He's actually just a well-rounded player, and that makes me really like him as a player.
And considering his lack of international experience, that's fantastic, right? That's incredible. Someone who was found in some of the Chinese, you know, FPL-esque pug sites. He was found there. Admin picks him up and he kind of grooms him. And I feel like that's why he's so good, right? That's why his approach is so good, is because he hasn't really had time to play with other teams where he won't be really punished. And oh my, Rolex gets tagged down. Lucky to be alive. I thought Kaze would just land a headshot, but yeah, he has been a revelation for me. And I'm looking at the stats right now for this tournament, and he's the highest rated player so far in the event. Highest rated, by far. Just some fantastic work from this young kid.
He's had so many moments where he saved ViCi against Invictus. You have to remember back to that moment.
1.33 rating in out of 9 maps. Pretty impressive. Closely followed.
Nuts.
Yeah, the second highest is 1.27, and guess who it is? It's
Kaze?
Cabal.
Oh, Cabal, okay.
It's actually Cabal. It's crazy. Danking coming in third at 1.26, tied alongside Kaze. Although Tyloo have played way more maps because they've had to play a lot of best of threes, but it goes all the way to map number 3. And Jamyoung, he's doing it all alone. Dinko, he doesn't need any help. Although Almond does chip in with a frag, and Niffy's left alone. And 10 seconds, just go for the save. The money, I think just might buy here because Niffy's got the AK. Rolex in reality can purchase the guns for themselves. Just Cause can have enough to to go for a full buy. And for PP Overdose, Niffy can... No, he should just buy pistols and some armor. I wouldn't be surprised if they went for the force buy here.
Yeah, this is good force buy territory. I mean, you could definitely go for a win here. You've got a couple of rifles in play. Not an awful buy by any means. Not good, but early on in the game, you can go for these smaller risks. But Jamyoung has one of the best sprays that I've seen. The spray control and the transfers that he can pull off are so ridiculous.
I think the only one who might be a little better, I know it's very early days, he's still untested, is Ronin. But he's lacking in every other department, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, Jamyoung. Just the first kill, Kaze picked off actually the first, and Jamyoung follows up with the second too. Now he's going to get another one as well, just presenting themselves easily. If you're going to walk out upper 1 by 1 like that, I mean...
Why didn't PP drop down with when his team walked out there?
Because they all just got wrecked. That's why he's like, I'm not joining in that party. That's he could also buy some time for the player that's dropped off the server, maybe. He's like, I'm gonna give you some time to get back here.
I wonder who that was. I can imagine he just go
Niffy. No, he's still here.
No, that's not Niffy. Rolex.
Rolex, yeah.
Yeah, Rolex is, I'm done. I walk out upper and no one's speaking lower. What the hell are you guys doing? Alt F4.
And that's how this is a quick game. I see what Tom was on about. They've actually just forfeited. I mean, even that, I think we finished earlier than this before. Nonetheless.
PP has stolen the AK. And you know what?
That's not bad. Yeah. It's pretty impressive. A thief. Yeah, carry that into the next round. But 3-1, quickly made 4. ViCi in a good spot right now. That was Kaze's first death. Unfortunately, I think it was the first time he's had the AWP out, so economically speaking, it's not exactly the most production, but Jamyoung with the 3K shuts down the B attack, and they had absolutely no chance in winning that. So 4-1 on the board. ViCi looking comfortable. Rolex is back on the server. 0-0 and 5. We've got Just Cause and 0-0-4. And here's that first pick from Kaze. Who actually shuts Kaze down here? It's Niffy.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not bad from Niffy.
Not bad at all. But however, he's reconnected as well. Has Rolex. So you have to go for the eco. Unfortunately, just force buying yourself into oblivion is not a smart thing to do, despite the fact that PP Overdose does have that AWP. Oh, that nade is going to do quite a bit of damage. About 80 points of damage on 3 players. And PP Overdose, he has a lot of work to do here, Dinko. He's the one with the player. He's the one with the AK. Unfortunately, they have just 1 flashbang remaining to try and set him up. So it's going to require some pretty nutty aim from these players. Yeah, they do have the aim. We've seen some crazy deagle work coming out from some of the players here. But Alman going to be text tested real quickly, and there's no one nearby to help him out. He might be out in the open, and this could be a problem.
It's kind of an interesting position that Alman is playing. I mean, this is very confident. You wouldn't see him play up against the buy rounds like this, but holding 2 angles at once, it's going to work out for 2 kills. He's done a lot of work in that spot. He does get traded back, and Niffy picking up 2. He's got 7 HP and a picked up rifle off the cold dead corpse of Alman. Jamyoung getting picked off without a single kill.
Look at Kaze.
This is something you don't really see much from Kaze, but this is going to be huge. He's coming around from Pop Dog. They have no idea that he's here right now. It's going to be easy for him. All he needs to do is catch the players and transition to the bomb site as they cross behind blue. And there's the first pick. Kaze with the first. PP Overdose now moving forward, but Niffy, he's taken down Zoking. He's got 3 kills in PP Overdose. He's made his way around the back of the A bomb site. He's going to find the headshot. Advent going down, and suddenly it's all on Kaze. 10 seconds. Bombs down. Kaze can just run away. Surely he looks one look at the timer and realizes that winning this round is impossible for the T side. And Kaze gets away with the round win. If he doesn't push, they lose that round. That's incredible from Kaze saving the day. But what a valiant effort from Niffy. 3 kills being picked up, and he started the round with just a deagle. He worked his way through Ivy, shuts down Alman, finds the kill into Jamyoung as well, and nearly does enough for the team to take the win. But it's Kaze who drops down into Pop Dog and catches off the cross.
That was, I felt like it was, I mean, it wound up winning them the round, right? But it was a 3v3 where their opponents had just the AK-47. I feel it was a too risky a play from Mr. Kaze, if you ask me.
Oh, missed shot. Oh,
surprising. Yeah, that was just risky. Imagine it was a player waiting on the pop, right? Waiting to just catch the CT rotating in, especially when you have an AWP. It's like you miss, you're done. You miss, you're dead, right? It's such a high risk play from Kaze. It does pay out. But the fact that he had to go for the play, it's not a good sign for ViCi. But you know what? They're still leading. It's still 5-1. And despite the money taking a little bit of a hit the previous round, they're going to be feeling okay. Especially with Reality Jesus surviving that shot from Kaze.
My feed has disappeared, Black. Unfortunately,
that's all right. I can give you like a radio commentary.
I have returned. It's all good. It is fixed again, wonderful. And the smoke just coming down at the right time, allows him to cross on by. I'll say he's close here. He's gonna single scope instead of the double to see if there's a boost coming in. He's aware. He knows there's the possibility of this, but ZIGMA are gonna start crossing, and they're going into the waiting arms of Alman. He's going to be holding on, trying to get these headshots, but not landing anything just yet. And eventually, we'll get his kill, and they're going to go 1 by 1. They're going to go around the corner after his teammate's already gone down. Reality getting a kill onto Kaze. He's gone down. Niffy as well, shutting Advent away, and we've got a 3 versus 3. PP Overdose. Look at the position he's managed to get here.
How did they fall back? How did they enter? They can't. They need to plant the bomb outside. And even though they have a player inside, it just costs 7 seconds. There's no point. There's no point going for it. Just fall back. There was no time remaining, Dinko. They took so long. And even though they had the outer bomb set, number one, they didn't have time. Number two, where can they rotate from? Pop Dog? There's a player waiting there already. Expensive round again for ViCi. ZIGMA come pretty close. But in the end, ViCi, they come out on top. ZIGMA's still doing pretty good work, Dinko. It's still early days. It's not even halfway through this first half. And if they can somehow win the next round, they can potentially force ViCi on half bar and even an eco. Which means there's a world where they can bring this one back. They can easily, close out the half with maybe 5 rounds on the T side. And honestly, considering the start ViCi have had, I'd be pretty happy for ZIGMA if I'm able to get those 5 rounds. As we do have Just Cause with the AK, the rest of them with just some Deagles and armor. We've seen what Nifty could do with the Deags. Let's see what the rest of the team can do. It is going to be Mr. Jam Young once more, a player we've praised so many times. Highest rated player right now in the tournament. And also, I guess everyone can agree, is the best Counter-Strike Global Offensive player right now playing inside Asia. Apart from Bentet, who's NA now, so, yeah.
Not playing inside Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole Gen G project's kind of up in the air at the moment, unfortunately.
I feel bad for Daps, but at the same time, I feel like he's a sort of player you need... oh, okay, hold on.
Jam Young. I mean, this is... I prefer, if you're going to do this play, that you do it on the other side of the smoke. Because it's far more common for players to run down the right. But what? Kaze just gets a collateral through the smoke. Jam Young's in the smoke. Oh, ZIGMA, their brains are just completely confused as to what has just happened to them. And Kaze, he just destroys them. 4 kills, 10 and 2. What a start has been from Jam Young and Kaze. They're both 10 and 2. 20 kills between them, and we're only going into round number 9.
Almond's an 8 and 2 as well. Wait,
oh,
what?
No.
Okay, collateral.
That's so stupid.
How did they not find Jam Young? It's incredible.
He would have aced. If Jam Young doesn't get that kill, Kaze was about to just shut that player down. He was exactly on him through the smoke. That's nuts. Kaze, stop going B, ZIGMA. Basically, just stop going B.
You're the 2 best players in Asia sitting on B. Let's not go there. I think outside is a viable option. They've had a lot of openings, even in some of these Deagle rounds, so I agree. You have Advent, who is in the fragging department, a weak link for ViCi. And Almond and Zoking, they kind of are unpredictable. They can either be unplayable or just kind of fall flat. So a little bit of exchange towards Ivy. Almond down to 23 HP, but Nifty's down to 21 as well. So kind of fair trades here.
Yeah. I just want to bring something up, because we've always been talking about weaknesses within the Asian Counter-Strike over the past couple of weeks. And for a lot of them, it has been that B site hold. Well, this is one of the strongest B site holds you can get, so definitely a scary affair. But Kaze's over towards A this time. What I love about Train is they make him dynamic, right? He's all over the place. And Advent, this is really smart. He's pushed up, and he's going to be playing with the smoke in an advanced position. But he needs to be careful, because that will begin to fade. And there is a play on his left side.
This is literally the same round playing out again, which you saw earlier. Kaze, though, he hears a PP overdose. He knows to play around the corner. He's getting trapped, caught in between 2, but it's still a 2v2. Just Cause and Reality Jesus, they strike. And now Reality, looking to find the player, spots the feed, but Zoking swings out wide, and now it's all on Just Cause. He's got the health advantage, as he's going to take down Zoking to 46, but Almond peers around the corner from Ivy. 8-1 for ViCi. Some of these rounds are getting very, very close, Dinko, but they're clinging on, and they're starting to build a pretty decent bank as well. And for ZIGMA, this outer bomb side, they get so close, yet they're not able to find that one round. It just avoids them.
There's just so much firepower on ViCi. It's impossible to deal with, right? You can get a couple of kills, but you're always going to be effectively traded, because the CT setups are so solid from ViCi. They have the answer to everything.
ViCi needs to switch this up, the outside hole, where they have Kaze playing. Yeah, it's the same hole. Kaze's playing all the way from mid, looking towards Ivy. You have Almond, who's going to be playing from CD spawn with his M4, and then have Advent hugging the smoke. It's the same setup again and again. And I feel like ZIGMA should have an idea. In fact, they did. PP Overdose caught out Advent there. But with what they weren't expecting was Kaze just being so up close and personal. As Kaze is going to find Just Cause, blinded or not. Jam Young. Oh, he's dropped the bomb. And PP Overdose does reply back. But now it's a 4v3. And I like this from Kaze. Falling back, playing the safe safe angle, not wanting to get overwhelmed by the pistols and waiting for his teammates to arrive in the form of Almond. He's going to find Niffy. PP's noggin has been spotted out. Bomb has been planted, and PP Overdose has a lot of work to do. He's got to go for the big PP plays, but Adam will just take him down. And that is going to be 9-1 for ViCi. They are starting to kind of run away with this.
Yep, it's 9-1, and there has really been absolutely no chance for ZIGMA in terms of getting into this. They've had opportunities to win rounds, but every single turn that they go around ViCi already and they shut them down, it's impossible for ZIGMA. The opportunities that I said they needed to be provided at the start of games to get into things, ViCi are not going to give them those, right? We see them against Tiger. They made Mirage a close affair because Tiger messed up a few times, you know, in terms of Urcast being able to shut them down and manhandle them at the beginning of the rounds, but there was no one else able to follow up on that. Whereas here in ViCi, you can get Kaze and Jam Young manhandling them, but they have the players to fall back on. Zoking and Almond doing consistent damage towards you.
Almond's in 12 kills. Like,
yeah.
Jamie and Kazi and Almond are all in 12. There's 36 frags between the three of them, and the combined totally, they've died 9 times. That's it. And it almost feels like Almond's doing nothing because it's just Jam Young and Kazi styling on everyone else. Oh boy, I feel a little worried for ZIGMA. They picked the map. You can look on the top left corner of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. ZIGMA picked Train. We saw Train getting picked. Oh, okay, ViCi picked Train. We're like, wait, what? ZIGMA picked Train? Is that like a graphical error? Is that a mistake? Was that a brain fart? Well,
It's
it could
like
be all of those
hit
three.
themselves.
It could be all three.
Yeah, Rolex is yet to get a kill. Like, at this point, everybody's played a match of Counter-Strike where you just feel completely and utterly useless. Like, you can't do anything. No matter what you try, it doesn't work. And that's exactly the situation ZIGMA are in right now. They've done everything. They keep going a man down. They've finally recovered the round. It looks like they're going to be able to compete. But there's just an extra player there for ViCi. Almond comes down to the timing.
With PP Overdose running up like that, that's when the Ivy guys should have been a little bit more aggressive. Almond, they do it! Oh,
it's not bad.
It's not good enough. Not good enough, but yeah, decent. I think they know. They know. The Molotov's a dead giveaway. He's hugging the wall.
He's tapped as well.
Taking a warning shot. Yeah, the flashbang is not good, but here we go. It's a slaughter. Almond's just gonna mow them down. And you blink and you miss it. They're all dead. They're all
4K
dead.
from Almond, 4K from Jam Young, 4K from Kaze.
You're just telegraphing everything. Come on, ZIGMA. A blind man knows what you're doing right now. Blind man knows, rather. I'm forgetting even how to English.
That's all right, Blair. It's not like we're going to have to speak for much longer. ViCi is just destroying ZIGMA right now. This is unbelievable. Finally, something normal. This is what we predicted.
I love ViCi.
Yeah.
I love how clean they play.
A team that you can actually rely upon. And it's going to be Almond and Kaze getting the opening kills. Advent even stepping in this time. And ZIGMA, this is what it feels like to be dominated.
There was 1 minute and 38 seconds on the clock, and it's a 2v5.
I think ZIGMA like, get this T half over and done with. Just keep running A. Just keep rushing A. Keep rushing A.
And the setup is very similar almost every single round. It's a couple of slight variations from ViCi, and ZIGMA just seemed to have no answer. And now ViCi just keeping 4 players outside. Like, yeah, Jam Young's there. It was fine. He's good for 1 at least, or maybe even a full ace at times. Bombs drop towards Olaf. Zoking's holding the line. Kaze is crosshair trained towards the pop dog area, and you have Advent hugging the wall up close. Ivy's covered. There's nothing they can do, Dinka. They have time. Now, if only if ViCi make a mistake, that's when things could go awry. But in reality, Jesus, what can he do here? He's gonna need some divine powers right now.
Oh, he's gonna have to have a lightning bolt come out of the sky, smash some people, then a little bit more of a miracle, and it's just not really gonna work out for him. He just gets absolutely decapitated. Now it's Rolex, 1 versus 4. He'll start to walk out on towards the bomb site, but eventually he will lose his head. Guaranteed. Oh. There we go. It's gonna be Zoking taking Rolex down. 11-1. ViCi, it's not even close right now, and there's not even been a sign the ZIGMA will be able to do anything. And this is what happens when you play proper Counter-Strike. This is what happens when you listen to people who say, this is the way you play it. Because right now, this is what you get. You make the fundamentally sound plays. You put yourself in a setup that has good crossfires, protocols, ideas when things go wrong, and you'll always find yourself with the man advantage. It does help also that ViCi do have the firepower to back up their playstyle. I feel like there's a lot of teams that will try to approach Counter-Strike the right way, but they don't really have the firepower, so they just kind of get exploited even by the weaker teams. But ViCi have the best players, two of them.
Apart from Tyloo, yeah.
And right now, they're playing the best Counter-Strike as well.
And they also have their only real in-game leader in Asia, so that helps. Kaze running around right now. He's just looking to farm those frags. Jamming's even got the Dak out. Yeah, the sniper. And look at Kaze. Look at the confidence from the man. He even gets a tag, man. He gets a tag, drops down. It's fine. Molotow's going to force it reality to play a safer angle. It is a light investment from ZIGMA. They're just trying to poke and prod, figure stuff out. But right now, I feel like it's a little too late, Dinko. Whatever information they will be able to glean from this, you know, it's not really going to work out. Nice shot from Rolex, though. Adnan wasn't expecting it. He was busy, just admiring that skin on that AK-47. It's beautiful skin, though, but not good enough. Alman is going to pick up the... I mean, he's not pick up. He had an AWP. And now they head towards inner, where the man's there. Kaze's there. Niffy. Oh, I was going to get the bomb down. Money.
Money in the bank. Is that all that we can hope for? Well, Niffy, he gets a headshot, Kaze gone, and Jamyoung will take him away. I mean, Niffy's had a couple of moments where he's looked pretty good, but other than that, it's been ViCi just dominating everybody else. And so we go 12-1 now. ViCi absolutely loving life at the moment. This has been such a good performance from them. So clean, so clinical. And the next round is probably going to be more of the same, but ZIGMA, they will buy up. We head into the penultimate round of half number 1. We'll see if ZIGMA can get anything under their belt, or will it be ViCi getting a 13-1 scoreline and then looking to try and take this half 14-1.
I think the tragedy for ViCi is they have the right approach to Counter-Strike, and for me it goes back even to the Faceit Minor when they, you know, remember they knocked out North in the play-in tournament. Just that they're just lacking in one small aspect, Dinko. They just don't have enough firepower. Yes, they have Kaze and they have Jamyoung, but the inconsistency when it comes to Alman, when it comes to Zoking, that's the problem. Just imagine having flying instead of Alman and Zoking. Imagine how insanely scary this team would be.
Yeah, especially since Flying's only 19, right? And he's probably of the same vein of Jamyoung. The fact that he doesn't make these mistakes, he's not really ruined yet by his Counter-Strike.
Hear me out. Jamyoung, Kaze. Okay?
Yeah,
Flying. Ronin.
And Advent. But nah, I don't think Ronin gets in there right now.
No. I'm going to keep Alman around. Let Ronin be the raw entry aimer like a Zoking. And let Advent coach. The thing is, this is the online era. It's going to be online for a while right now, right? Advent can call. He can call in the server. And he could groom these players. But anyway, we can talk about that later. Advent, the man of the hour, the man we just touched upon. Here we go. This should be a free kill for him. But is he going to get checked? 2 kills. This is looking good. No one's checking. And Advent with a wild spray. He finds 2, but it's all in Alman, Dinko. And this is looking unlikely. Might be the second round on board for ZIGMA. And they do it. Finally, they get around. However, we're down to the final round of the first half. And ViCi are still leading 12-2.
Pretty mental that we've actually just seen ZIGMA double their score in 1 round, and it was a decent round from them actually. Advent tries his best to get spray down for 2, but in the end, just finally ZIGMA winning a couple of aim draws. Nothing special, definitely not, but last round of the half coming right up, 12-2. Best ViCi can hope for now is a 13-2 half, and that's a good start into it. Jamyoung taking down reality. An opening kill coming through. Rolex is standing in the fire, burning down to 13 HP. And a man advantage still intact, nearly doubled, nearly followed up here for the ViCi roster. And they've crossed an Alman. Oh, he's so good.
So good.
He's going to find the shot on the PP. He's going to look for another one.
What a cheeky lad, Dinko. Oh, please don't walk through this. Please. Oh, the 2 people left. He knows where 1 is. Oh my god. Oh my. It's behind you. Oh, he heard the footsteps running away, Dinko. He wasn't expecting another player there. But it's a 4v2 still. And Niffy, it's all going to be down to him again, Dinko. It was fantastic with the deagle for a couple of rounds, but This is pretty much a 1v4 considering how low Rolex is.
Rolex trying his best. He took a long time to get anything on the scoreboard, but he's got himself up to 5 kills. Minute movie with him, and he's going to catch a shot. Kaze going down on the A-bomb side. A 3 versus 2 in Rolex. He's got the 1 kill. He's got 2 in total of this round. He's looking for a little bit more. 3 players left standing. Not going to work out for him. 13-2 half for ViCi Gaming. What an impressive performance from Alman. 19-4. Jam Young just behind 15-6. Kaze 16-7. Advent and Zoking not really required. And down here in ZIGMA, it has been a decent performance from Niffy, showing a couple of moments of brilliance. But there's nothing to talk about here for ZIGMA. They have just been outclassed.
It's ZIGMA's map pick. That's just painful.
He just got outclassed. And I mean, that's kind of what we expected, right? Well, it is what we expected. It's not just kind of. It is what we expected. And you can't really fault them for it. ZIGMA just are not as good as ViCi. And that's just how it's going to play out. They've already done so much in this tournament, more than I expected of them. Being able to beat Beyond, taking a map off Tiger, really forcing them right to the edge on a couple of maps. And
bro, dude,
he just go AFK.
Why are you AFK? He was moving. I saw his keyboard move. It's like he lifted his hand off the mouse. What is wrong with him? Oh, God.
They've given up. Well, the rest of the team are fighting back. Rolex is on 1 HP. It's Advent and Jam Young trying to make this work. The bomb is down, and Advent's going to be peeking out to the right side. No one coming this way, though. Instead, it's the left side he's probably worried about. He wraps to the right. Jam Young up in heaven. This could work perfectly. Advent's got the kill on the Rolex. Full-out kill for Jam Young. And somehow they've done it, Blur. A man down and still ViCi recover. Jam Young just absolutely tearing them to shreds. And it's 14-2. 2 rounds away from victory here for ViCi on map number 1. And like you said, the map pick of ZIGMA, it's almost like they wanted to lose.
Yeah, it's like Reality was just crossing himself, praying they don't enter, and it was a little late for the prayer.
It's like he just
got charging in.
It's like he just hears the Zulu warriors running at him. He's like, I give up. I concede.
Oh man, can we hopefully see PGL? Can we see the replay of how Reality died after this round? Like his POV, like how he didn't react. Alman gets a kill. At least Reality this time around. He's holding his mouse this time, Dinko. Shadow, dead giveaway, and so King's gonna not really lose those. Finds both the kills on the entry towards the outer bomb side. Spots the 3rd as well. The scout has missed. That's the round. Reality, Jesus left in a 1v4. Ooh, he unscopes at the worst time possible. They know exactly where he is. A flick shot lands, but the AK-47's headshot is just gonna splatter his brains all over the train. 15-2. This has probably been the most, not probably, this has been the most one-sided showing we've seen all day, which is so impressive from ViCi.
This is probably the most dominant performance, clean and clinical performance we've seen all tournament. It hasn't been a step wrong from ViCi. It hasn't been anything. You kind of went, okay, that's mostly brilliant, but there's a mistake here, right? The only mistake or misplay that I think we kind of discussed is the steel setup or the A-bomb site where you have the exact same setup run a couple of times, but just Cole's had enough. He's got the Mag 7 just running right into Alman. He'll grab an AK, but it's short-lived as Advent gets the reply, and maybe that's a mistake. I'm not a fan of that from Zoking.
PP? PP! Oh, that was a massive PP play. But he gets taken down. Circumcised by Kaze. 2v3. Niffy, he's bleeding internally, Dinko. It's not looking good for him. Reality has a scout, though. A tag on the Advent, and he could make it work. Now, Advent needs to kind of be the distraction from Mr. Kaze. You know, he needs to try and draw the attention. Unfortunately, Kaze with spot out is going to nade towards Pop to try and allow his captain to sneak on down. Double nade. That should be the tell. As long as they're keeping an eye on Kaze, they should know now where both the players are. And Kaze is going to go for the play here. Niffy hugging the wall towards all hell. Won't be spotted out. Another name. They're just bombarding Pop Dog. They're so convinced there's someone there, Dinko.
As if I've just gone on to say there's been absolutely no issues from ViCi, that this is one of the rounds they're going to lose. Kaze is trying to make the space. He's the player with 100 HP, so he has to be the playmaker. And oh my god, Kaze, you can see why he's an AWPer. That's not very nice at all. The way spray down, he eventually will get Rolex, but Niffy denies the bomb plant. And a second kill as well. Good stuff from Niffy. That's going to be a third round. ZIGMA pick it up. But that's a round that ViCi are not going to be happy with.
That was a weird round. I don't know what Just Cause thinking here. He just runs up. It's almost like he's given up hope. He's like, let me try to, pad my stats a little bit. But huge play from PP Overdose and of course Niffy in the end. Calm, patient play. Too many angles for Advent to check and to hold. Well, the comeback. It's happening, Dinko. 12 rounds in a row for ZIGMA to go to overtime. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not Tom. I'm not a lunatic.
No, what are you talking about? Tom said every single game today is going to be super quick.
Well, he lied.
He did. And this one, it's not done yet. It's not. It's done in terms of we know the result, but we don't know what the exact result will be. Still chances here for ZIGMA to get a few extra rounds to make it look a little bit more respectable, but here comes the B hit. Multiple players through lower. It's going to be an upper hit. Oh no, luckily Just Cause is good and he will find 2 kills, but it's a 3 versus 3. Rolex trying his best. He gets beyond the smoke and still cannot get his crosshair in the right place in time. It's Zoking with the headshot. PP Overdose, the hero from the previous round, looking to do it again, but that is disgusting from Jam Young. Tears right through him. 16-3. ViCi Gaming, dominant stuff from them, and thank God we have a team we